Guys, this video is going to cover problems 11 through 20. Number 11, we have a rectangular desktop. So I'm going to draw a picture of my rectangular desktop. The length is 3 parentheses x minus 5. I think I'll go ahead and distribute that. It's 3x minus 15. And the width is x minus 4. Now, I have 2 of these guys and I have 2 of those guys. So I'm going to distribute the 2. That gives me 2x minus 8. I'm going to distribute this 2, and that gives me 6x minus 30. Now what do I need to do to those 2? Add them together, 8x minus 38. Number 12, we have the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to the perimeter of a regular pentagon. A pentagon has 5 sides. We're talking about the perimeter, so this is very similar to the last problem. I'm going to distribute my 2. So I have 2, 3k minus 8 plus 2k. I have the 2's here because I have 2 sides of each. That gives me 6k minus 16 plus 2k. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep simplifying that. That's 8k minus 16. On the right-hand side, I have 5 sets of k plus 4, so that gives me 5k plus 20. I need to move my letters to the left. That gives me 3k minus 16 equals 20. Move the number to the right. So 3k equals 36. And dividing by 3, I get k equals 12. I'm going to go back up here and look, and you notice it says find the value of k. So I'm actually done, and I can just fill in the 12 and then the 1 with the 2. You can fill in this positive or not, it doesn't really matter. Number 13, we have to write and solve an equation to find 3 consecutive integers. And I think most of you remember that consecutive integers, this is the way you set up all of the problems. Now I need to add these 3 integers together. That gives me 3x plus 3 is equal to 159. Subtract 3 from each side, and 3x is equal to 156. Divide by 3 underneath each problem, and your first consecutive integer is going to be 52. X plus 1 is 53, and x plus 2 would be 54. And you should check to make sure that all 3 of those add up to 159. Number 14, Vicki is filling up her car with gas. It costs $3.27 per gallon. That's where your X goes. She also buys a $1.19 soda and candy for 75 cents. Her total before tax is $41.18. I need to combine like terms, so 3.27x plus $1.94 is equal to 41.18. Whoops. Then I need to subtract the $1.94, and 3.27x is going to equal 39.24. And if you divide by 3.27 on each side, x is going to be 12. That's it. So the number of gallons that she bought was 12 gallons. Number 15, I need to graph the solution set. So the first thing I need is to find the solution. I need to subtract 3 from each side. Negative 2x is less than or equal to 2. Divide both sides by negative 2. X, flip the sign, greater than or equal to negative 1. So if I make 0 this and negative 1 here, and this would be negative 2, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to have a filled-in circle. Remember, if there's a line underneath it, it's a filled-in circle, and the numbers greater than negative 1 are all to the right. Great job. Oh my goodness, did y'all just see that? Okay, well that definitely just went away. Okay, that and then shaded to the right. Okay, number 16, which is not a solution. So I think I need to first find the solution. Subtracting negative 5 first. Negative 2x is greater than or equal to negative 8. Divide by -2, flip the sign, x is less than or equal to 4. I'm looking for which is not a solution. Well, 0 is less than or equal to 4. 2 is less than or equal to 4. 4 is less than or equal to 4, so 5 is not in that solution. Number 17, in order to lose weight, Bob has to eat no less than 2,600 calories. So 2,600 is the minimum number of calories that he's going to have. No more than 3,400. So 3,400 is the maximum number of calories. If it says compound inequality, that means you're going to have two inequalities in one sentence. This is called a mathematical sentence. I'm going to put x in the middle. Remember that the signs are both supposed to go the same direction. I don't know why that keeps doing that. And since it says no less than and no more than, we are going to equal that. Don't you love how sometimes things just change on the screen? Okay, now I need to put 2,600 here on the left. Let's just say this is 2,600. Let's just say this is 3,400. And do you remember that when they're combined like this, you shade everything in the middle? Number 18, I need to find the nth term. To find the nth term, that's called a sub n. I need to start off with the first term. I need to write down the common difference. These are all increasing by 4. And then n minus 1, because I've already put the first one here, I'm going to take away 1. Now I need to distribute -9 plus 4n minus 4. That gives me 4n, -9, and -4 is minus 13. I'm going to do a similar thing on number 9. The first diagram has 3 blocks. The second one has 5, and the third one has 7. So a sub n is going to be the first diagram plus the common difference, which is 2, times n minus 1. That gives me 3 plus 2n minus 2 with distributing, which combines to 2n plus 1. Number 20 we did in class today, and this is the squirrel's distance from the ground. We said that AB would be the squirrel resting in maybe a branch. This is a pretty low tree, resting in a branch. Here, BC is when the squirrel is going up the tree. CD is when the squirrel is sitting on a higher branch for about a minute. DE is when the squirrel either flies out of the tree, falls out of the tree, or runs down the tree trunk. EF is when the squirrel goes back up to the same height as the first time, and then he stays there. Now for number 21. On 21, if we were to sketch it, we have to tell if it's discrete or continuous. On number 1, we're talking about selling candles. It's for each candle, so we are counting candles. This problem is discrete. Number 2, the truck driver enters the street. This is talking about miles per hour. It's continually, gradually increasing and decreasing. This is going to be continuous. Number 3, yep, that's a 3. For his biology class, he plans to monitor the growth of a bean plant. Again, that is continuous because we are measuring growth. And number 4, a small bookstore sold between 5 and 8 books each day for 7 days. We are counting books. That is also going to be discrete. Whoops, I can't spell. There you go. I just realized I went beyond number 20, so we're going to stop now, and I will pick up at 22 on the next video.